Welcome back. And now news from around the world. The Kuala Lumpur government has scrapped visa-free travel for North Koreans to free him detention over the killing of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un's estranged half-brother. Malaysia's Attorney General confirmed the country would release on Friday and deport the North Korean national Ryu Jong-chol, arrested in connection with the death of Kim Jong-nam, citing a lack of evidence connecting him to the February 17th assassination. Ri Jong was arrested 4 days after the attack, which investigators say was carried out using the VX naval agent, while on Wednesday the two women, Duan Tu Yang, a 29-year-old from Vietnam, and Siti Aichal, a 25-year-old from Indonesia, were charged with Jong Nam's murder for allegedly poisoned Jong Nam by whipping the highly toxic chemical on his face. If proven, the punishment for murder in Malaysia is a mandatory death sentence, but the Pyongyang continues to deny its involvement in the murder, describing the revelations that a nerve agent was used as the height of absurdity. Malaysian police are continuing a manhunt for 7 North Koreans who they say may have linked to the killing, including a worker with Air Coil, the national airline, and a diplomat at the North Korean embassy in Kuala Lumpur. Ties between Kuala Lumpur and Pyongyang have soared since the murder, despite decades of strong ties, leading Malaysia to announce it was cancelling visa-free entry from North Koreans as of March the 6th. A high-level North Korean diplomatic delegation arrived in Kuala Lumpur on Tuesday to demand that Malaysia not perform an autopsy on Jong Nam's body and to release 3 suspects arrested following his killings, including Ryu. The government says it was disappointed at the first defeat for its draft legislation as Pales defined ministers when they voted by 358 to 256 to guarantee the rights of EU nationals living in the UK after Brexit. A source says the government will seek to overturn the defeat inflicted on its Brexit bill by the House of Lords, as the MPs will have the chance to remove the Lords' amendment when the bill returns to the House of Commons. The government source says the bill should simply be about invoking Article 50 of the Lisbon Treaty, beginning formal negotiations, and that the Lords will consider backing other possible amendments to the bill which authorizes Theresa May to trigger Brexit. The vote came after a heated debate in the Lords where the government was accused of treating EU citizens like bargaining chips. Ministers attempted to stave off defeat, saying the issue was a priority for the government but should be tackled as part of a deal that also protected UK expats overseas. The amendment backed by the Lords requires the government to introduce proposals within 3 months of Article 50 to ensure EU citizens in the UK have the same residence rights after Brexit. The government says its position had repeatedly been made clear, saying it wanted to guarantee the rights of EU citizens and British nationals as early as they can. But it could be overturned when MPs who have already backed the Brexit bill without amendment vote it again. In a view, it would be unwise to guarantee the rights of the 3 million or so EU citizens in this country before other EU countries are ready to do the same for British citizens abroad.